The notification lit up my phone at 2:13 a.m. while I sat alone in my car outside a closed gym in downtown Chicago. Engine off, hands shaking. Beneficiary update confirmed. My wife's bank account, her life insurance, her retirement plan, everything I helped build with her over 7 years, changed tonight. All of it redirected to one name. Her personal trainer. I stared at the screen glow as the gym sign flickered in the windshield like it was laughing at me. She told me she had late cardio sessions, but I was parked exactly where she said she'd be, and she still hadn't come out. That's when I saw them through the glass, standing too close, laughing like nothing in the world could touch them. But the worst part wasn't what I saw. It was what I just read, because this wasn't just cheating. It was planned. If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel, tell us where you're from, and what time it is right now. It's always fascinating to know how far our story flows. I didn't sleep that night. I just kept replaying every late workout, every new excuse, every time she turned her phone face down like I didn't exist. At first, I told myself I was imagining things. That's what I wanted to believe. But denial only lasts until the facts start speaking louder than love. 3 nights later, I came back to that same gym. I parked across the street and waited. Same routine, same lie. And then I saw her again through the glass. My wife laughing, leaning in close while her personal trainer corrected her posture, hands guiding her like she belonged to him more than she belonged to reality. Something in my chest tightened, but I still didn't move. Not yet, because something deeper was wrong. It wasn't the closeness. It was the pattern. At 2:13 a.m. my phone lit up again. Another notification. Another confirmation email. This time I opened it slowly. Beneficiary changes finalized. Life insurance. Retirement fund. Emergency savings. All of it. Moved to him. Her personal trainer. I read it 5 times inside my car, the silence crushing me harder every second. This wasn't emotional confusion. This wasn't an accident. This was preparation. She wasn't just betraying me. She was building a future where I didn't exist in it at all. The next morning I confronted her at the kitchen table. She didn't even look surprised. Just calm. Too calm. Did you change our beneficiaries? I asked. She stirred her coffee slowly. You're overreacting. It's just financial updates. My trainer helps people organize things. I almost laughed. Almost. But then her phone buzzed, and I saw his name flash across the screen. She flipped it over fast, but it was already too late. I had seen everything I needed. Over the next days, she kept twisting reality. I was insecure. I was paranoid. I didn't support her growth. Meanwhile, I started collecting everything quietly. Emails, account logs, gym entries, late-night timestamps that never aligned. And then I met a lawyer in a small office near the Loop. I slid everything across his desk without saying much. He reviewed it once, then looked at me. This isn't just cheating, he said. This is structured financial diversion. We can work with this. Something inside me went quiet after that. Not broken, just focused. I stopped arguing with her completely. That was the part she didn't expect. She thought silence meant surrender. But silence became my advantage. While she kept running her double life, I built mine in parallel. Separate accounts, evidence backups, legal documentation for every transfer she tried to hide. Then came her mistake. She asked me to co-sign a joint investment opportunity with her trainer. She even smiled while she said it, like she was offering me peace. That night, I signed nothing. I sent everything to my lawyer instead. And the system moved. First came the freeze order, then the forensic review, then the notification chain that hit every institution tied to our finances. It wasn't loud. It was precise, like watching a door close one lock at a time. She came home that night confused, angry, then scared. Why are my accounts locked? She demanded. I just looked at her. You should ask him. The meeting was scheduled 2 days later at the gym. Financial clarification, they called it. She arrived with him, confident as ever. He even shook my hand like we were equals. Man, you should support her goals, he said with a grin. I didn't answer. I just nodded. Then my lawyer walked in and placed the envelope on the table. Frozen assets. Fraud review. Beneficiary reversal dispute. Legal hold. The trainer's smile disappeared first. Hers followed right after. For the first time, neither of them had control of the room. Within a week, her employer flagged financial misconduct tied to undisclosed transfers. The gym suspended him pending investigation. The bank flagged every redirected asset for review. Everything she tried to shift quietly started shifting back, legally, Systematically, permanently. She called me over and over. I never answered. There was nothing left to discuss. She had already written the ending when she changed those beneficiaries. She just didn't realize I was the one who would finalize it. A week later, I stood in our apartment alone. Half the closet gone. Silence everywhere. No excuses echoing through the walls anymore. Just space where something used to be. I didn't feel rage. That had burned out earlier. What was left was heavier. Final. I picked up our framed photo from the wall, looked at it for a long moment, then turned it face down. Not in anger. In closure. As I walked out for the last time, I realized something simple and cold. She didn't just change beneficiaries on everything. She changed what it meant to lose everything. The end.